This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because you know these bad actors are working overtime to suppress the channel because they're terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Guys, listen. You guys know by now that I don't like Tether, okay? I don't like it. I think it's one big Ponzi scheme. Nobody audits them. They claim that they're backed up 1-for-1 for every US dollar. I don't believe they're backed by absolutely anything, okay? I don't believe they're backed by absolutely anything. If they were backed 1-for-1 with a US dollar, they would welcome audits. They would let people audit their company, but they don't allow audits. They have this attestation thing that they do once in a while, where some accountant firm sends out this report that says, yes, every Tether is backed by $1. I don't believe it, okay? I don't believe it. And now they're claiming, I want you guys to listen to this, they're claiming that they make 99% profit margin. 99%. Okay? How is that even possible unless you're running a Ponzi scheme? How do you make 99% profit? You got Apple. Okay? You got Google. Their profit margin is between 25 and 35%. These guys are claiming a 99% profit margin, which means that they are paying absolutely nothing for the product that they're producing. Okay? They're paying absolutely nothing for the product they're producing. And you saw what happened with PayPal a few weeks ago. PayPal made like 300 trillion worth of PayPal stablecoins, and then they burnt them. And just like PayPal was able to make 300 trillion in stablecoins not backed by anything, I believe that's what Tether is doing. And the fact that they're announcing that they make 99%, and they're doing that ahead of a rumored IPO, is absolutely crazy to me. When you see a deal that looks too good to be true, 99% of the time, it usually is. There's no way a company could operate, in my opinion, on a 99% profit margin unless they're engaged in activity that could be considered questionable, okay? I do not believe that Tether backs every single USDT by the US dollar. I don't believe that. I believe they are running a Ponzi scheme on the global population, and that is why they are in El Salvador, okay? They stay off of U.S. soil so that they don't have to be audited. They don't fall under rules. They're in a country that they can get away with being audited. Okay? They're in a country that they can get away with being audited. They couldn't do this in South Korea. They couldn't do this in India. They couldn't do this in China. They couldn't do it in Russia. They couldn't do it in Canada. They couldn't do it in the UK. Bottom line is this. Any company, in my opinion, that claims a 99% profit margin needs to let you audit their books, because it makes absolutely no sense to me. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that Tether USDT can be moving on a 99% profit margin if they had real dollars, real US dollars backing every single USDT? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.